Like you ain't gotta wear Nike, you ain't gotta wear designer. You ain't like, wear what you want to wear.
So let's just get into this video.
And before we start, we is not trying to offend nobody or this is just our personal opinions.
And we're gonna
about how we feel. You can express your feelings in the comments.
Yep.
Or however you feel, but this is how we feel. So, yeah.
And also, we're just gonna state facts, straight blunt with y'all.
We ain't finna sugarcoat nothing.
Nothing.
Real is real, fake is fake.
Real, fake, fake. I'm telling y'all.
Okay. The first topic we talking about is relationships. That's the first one we're gonna talk about. Oh, and we got people on Instagram. You know, it's lit up. So yeah. So how you feel about relationships? How you feel like they overrated or what?
Honestly, I feel like everybody's relationship is gonna be different, and every relationship is gonna go through things. Like if you in a relationship and y'all don't argue at least once, or like nothing go on between y'all, something not right. Cause every relationship gonna have an argument. Cause everybody not perfect.
Everybody's not gonna see eye to eye all the time. You're not gonna be on the same page all the time, and everybody's different. So everybody's gonna have their own opinion on certain things. So y'all gon' bump heads and y'all gon' go through stuff, but that's life. Everybody didn't argue with somebody before or went through something. But continue.
As far as like people that's in relationships where they dude or they guy like cheating or like, you know, like talking to other people like in pictures, I feel like when it comes to cheating, it's not right. Cause like what you in a relationship for? If you want to cheat, you might as well just be single. Like the media, they try to talk about people that's in relationships. Oh, you dumb, you stupid. Oh, you still gonna be with this oh, you still gonna be with this man, and he just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over and blah 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 blah. Blah. Stop.
Because you're not in a relationship, so you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Like it don't matter. And me, I feel about relationships. I just feel like when you on social media and like you like a YouTube couple, people don't let people affect your relationship, because at the end of the day, nobody's in a relationship but y'all two. So I feel like when it comes to cheating, I feel like you shouldn't blame nobody else but your significant other, because at the end of the day, your significant other decided to make those decisions on what they did. So like when women find men cheating, they want to beat up the girl. No, you need to be checking your man.
No, but hold on. Or I figured out, because I see it on social media a lot, where females be saying every time they confront a dude about cheating, they get mad at the female, like they did it or something, or they did something, or they try to put it on you.
And I just feel like you shouldn't have to lie. Like just tell her the truth. Like ain't no reason to sugarcoat it. If we together. You can just tell me, come to me, keep it a buck, keep it 100. Like you can't lie. And I just feel like stop letting people run your relationship. Stop letting people tell you what to do in your relationship. Stop.
Communication is
key.
And that's
that's
because
the biggest.
If you don't communicate, y'all can't communicate. Y'all have to work on that, because a lot of stuff be misunderstood.
Yes, you don't see where the other person is coming from, and
yeah, y'all gonna have your opinions. Whatever y'all got to say, just comment, and then we probably could make a second video replying to y'all comments about how y'all feel about certain stuff we were talking about.
Yes, how do we feel about the school system? I feel about school, I feel like we do need some of the stuff like math, reading. Of course, we need all that, but I just feel like we don't need it after a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we should just know the basics of reading and learning and like math and stuff like that, because we understand some of the stuff afterwards. But I really feel like there should be classes. Like you shouldn't have to go to college to learn how to do your taxes, like, or how to become your own business owner. That stuff should be already taught to us as we in school, because schooling, they need to be preparing us for the real world. Like how to do taxes, the IRS, how to file for, like how to get your credit up, how, like all that type of stuff. We know that. And I feel like school, they teach us how to be employees and not employers. Y'all should be teaching us how to have our own businesses and hiring people instead of working for somebody else. Because when you're in school, they always say, "Oh, be a police officer. Oh, be a nurse." Not saying nothing's wrong with that, but what if you don't want to be none of that? What if you want to have your own hospital?
Right.
What if you want to have your own police department? Exactly. They don't teach us that. They teach you how to work for other people when they should be teaching you how to work for yourself.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about school. And you should not have to pay for college. So I feel like that. You should not have to pay for education. That should just be given to you.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Like, for me, I'm out of school, so, like, as far as learning and stuff, I kind of feel like, well, my school, they taught us, like, we had, like, business classes and stuff like that.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
My high school, they do have this place called CTT, and it is, like, business. They do have that. But not all high schools have that. That should be given to each high school, where y'all can choose what, like, classes, like, you learning and nursing and business owners. They should have it. My high school had it.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, it's different now because of Corona. So it's like, as far as a lot of kids have to do virtual school and then, like, being in school, some kids are still going to school. I mean, it's kind of different because a lot of kids can't experience what we experience, like being able to play with other kids, and because you can't be close to anybody like that because of Corona. But I kind of feel like you really don't have to go to college because there's a lot of people that didn't go to college that's making a lot of money. Like, when I say a lot of money. So you really don't have to go to college if you don't want to. It's an option. Yeah, you basically going to school to be
successful. Well, they say a nurse to be successful, but you have.
You know, we have a lot of sources that's out here that can really teach you that.
Like, it's crazy because in today's world, social media is where most people get their money from, and how most people eat, how most people live, and you go to school to be a nurse. This is where I get, like, everybody don't get free scholarships the whole year out there in college. People have to pay for that if you don't have a scholarship. And it's like, college is so expensive. College is so expensive to pay for, and college is so expensive to pay for, and when you get your job that you want to get, like your high career, you got to pay that back. Like, you should not have, like, you see what I'm saying? You should not have to pay that back. If you went to school, like, people go to school for, like, 6 years, right? Mind you, you got to pay for your books. You got to pay for all, and if you don't pay, you get in debt. Some people even take out school loans and stuff. They got to pay that back when they get their job.
Yeah. So, at this point, I don't care for a designer at all. Like, if I wear it, it's like, okay, it's regular to me. I don't really care for it. You got people who still care about designer and trying to flex what they wearing. I could wear something basic and make it cute and I call it a day because I don't care for designer at all. Like, I'm not one of them trying to be dressed with the Jones type of person.
Right. I feel like when it comes to designer, I feel like it ain't like she said, like, me, I'm the type of person where I can buy something like basic and I can make it look good. Like, I feel like it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. Cause I'm the type of person, I like my pictures to be right. I like the fashion. I like all of that. Now, I'm not saying I'm a die for designer. Like, if I don't have designer, that's cool. Like, I ain't tripping about it. But people just make it seem like you gotta have the V-Long and the babe and all that. You ain't gotta have none of that. You don't have to. You can buy different color basic shirts and you can still make it look good. Like, you ain't gotta have design. You don't listen to nobody. You ain't gotta have that. You don't have to have it. But, like, I wear it, yes I do, because I like it.
Yeah.
Like, I like it. But
you like what you like.
It ain't gotta be an everyday thing. Oh, I gotta put on Gucci today, or I ain't gotta do none of that. I can wear what I want to wear what you want. People just, when they see other people doing stuff, they just be like, oh, I gotta do that, or I gotta do this, or I gotta dress this way, or I gotta dress that way. He said, it's some designers I will not wear. Like, it's some designer clothes that I just don't like. I don't have to wear it.
And then people feel like, oh, you don't got no designer clothes, or you not wearing designer, you're a bum, you don't got no money. What? Like, dang, my clothes decide if I'm broke or not?
And you really don't. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, don't say you got something, you don't have it. Like, they just feel like you don't got designer, you broke. Like, it ain't, bro, like, you ain't even gotta do all that. You can wear what you want to wear what you want to wear. That's how I feel about designer though. There ain't really too much about the designer clothes.
Yeah, because we're not living to impress
nobody.
We're living for ourselves.
Yeah.
That's why you don't supposed to care what people say about you.
Now we not saying that we don't wear designer. So when y'all see us in designer, don't be like, oh, now you wearing. We not saying that.
We just say we don't care for it.
We just saying. You ain't gotta wear it. Like,
yeah,
like you ain't gotta wear Nike. You ain't gotta wear designer. You ain't gotta, like, wear what you want to wear. So for all out there, if they feel like you gotta have designer clothes, you don't. Wear what you want to wear.
Okay. Like people that be like having the signs and asking for money and stuff like that.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. Do one first.
Okay, so I feel like when it comes to homeless people, for the people that's out there that's not really homeless, that's faking it, stop doing that. Because not only is you lying and you giving people money and you act like you're homeless and you fake, but you also is taking away from the real homeless people. Because nowadays, when we see people on the corner and like panhandling and asking for money because they ain't homeless, they got kids and they hungry, and then we give y'all money and we see y'all going to buy liquor and stuff. Now we're gonna think like, okay, I'm not giving nobody no money. I ain't giving no homeless people no money because they be lying. And there really be homeless people out here that really don't have, they have kids and don't have no food or none of that. And now you taking out. I just feel like if you're not homeless, why you lying saying you're homeless? Don't do that. Just say what you is. And then some homeless people, they be out there saying they ain't got no food, and then you offer them food, they be like, no, I just want the money. Like, if you're not homeless, don't be out there saying you homeless.
For me, it's like when I seen people like with signs saying asking for dollars and stuff, I used to be like, okay, I give them $1 because I used to feel so bad, and I feel like if I didn't, then I feel like bad afterwards. Like, damn,
because you
I
you got it. Yeah, like
$1.
I just gave them $1.
Yeah, but like it is like panhandlers that really do be like, they be having on the freshest shoes and nice coats and stuff and saying like they're homeless. Not saying that a homeless person can't have clothes because somebody could have donated or bought it for them.
But you got her looking fresher than me, and you asking me for money.
Yeah, that like the one day this man had.
Not saying wait, because I'm not saying that what you wear
determines
who you are. Yeah, I'm not saying that now, but I'm just saying like you out here looking like you got money and you don't. You need to be prioritizing your money. Spend your money on things that you need and not things that you want.
Yeah, like try to get like for panhandlers, try to like the money you receive, save it. Yes. You can get yourself together.
Don't go buy drugs. Don't
go apply for a job. Go like just. I mean, a lot of stuff is online.
Do what you can.
But just do what you can. Like, if you can work a job and get yourself there and work your way up, you can get yourself an apartment. Something.
Yes. Even shelters help you get to your apartments. Or go fill out for, like, it's a lot of places out there that's willing to help you. Like, say, like what? Like, if you don't have a place to go, shelters. And shelters will help you find the house. There's multiple ways to get money. It's programs out there that will help you.
Yeah.
You don't gotta be out there lying, saying that you're homeless and you're not homeless.
So, we was in Vegas and this man just walked in and he looked
homeless.
Yeah, he has clothes and stuff was ripped.
I believe he is homeless, but he just alcoholic.
And he came asking everybody for dollars, and what he do?
My mama and this lady that was behind us gave him some money, and you know what he did? Because like we was, I don't know what the place is called, but we was like in like a Mexican taco restaurant. It was in line, and he was coming there with his sign saying he homeless. He needs some money to get some food or whatever. So some people was giving him money, and he got his money, and his nose was running, y'all. He wiped his nose, and he smeared it all over the board.
The board and the little
the door
light.
So people touch.
Yeah, stuff people touch.
Because people is like, leaning on the boards because damn to they side. He just wiped his nose everywhere.
And he heard them look to see if anybody's looking and ran.
And then we saw him take the money that everybody just gave him, walked over to the liquor store and bought him some what was it, a beer?
It was but it's not just like a liquor store. They were selling like souvenirs and
it ain't just like a liquor store. It was like Don't
agree
lie.
with him wiping his nose and touching
That's
everything
germs.
because they can get somebody sick.
Yeah, we had to call people from the front to come clean that whole section off because, and we just gave you some money. You be acting up for what?
Right.
Those were the topics that we talked about. Those was our opinions. If y'all want us to talk about more topics, then y'all want part 2. Comment the topics y'all want us to talk about.
And tell your mama, your sister, your family, your cousin, daycare, the kids, the strangers, anybody to subscribe to our channels.
Cause they lit.
And we're out, gang.